Hello everyone, and welcome to this edition of the Think Tank. The government shutdown versus Obamacare. Which one is worse? Which one is better? You know, if you really think about it, the best thing about Obamacare is that it caused the government to shut down. I mean, non-essential workers, if you think about it, maybe there are some businessmen out there that are relieved from not being harassed by regulators. So it makes you wonder, is the government shutdown really hurting us, or is it helping us? I was really thinking about this, and I was wondering, is Congress picking the right fight? Should they be really bickering with the Democrats and Obamacare? Or should they be focused on something else? Should they be focused more on the Supreme Court? Where's the backlash from the government, from what the Supreme Court has done? I mean, they ruled this constitutional, which I still cannot understand. It's been a while since they did it, and I just can't understand how this is constitutional. I keep on thinking about it, did research about it as a citizen, and I just cannot understand it. They found a way to constitutionalize Obamacare by calling it a tax, which is totally blatantly false. It is not a tax. In the Constitution, it gives the government the right to collect federal income tax. Income tax is based on a voluntary action. You work, action, reaction. You get charged taxes. Property tax, one of the oldest taxes that we have in this country. You buy a house. You use sewer, water, garbage pickup services. Action, reaction, you get charged taxes. Excise taxes, sales tax. You go into a store, you buy something, you get charged a tax. Action, reaction. Obamacare, a mandate, okay? Something you're forced to do. Forced to do. Now, if you don't want it, okay? You get charged a tax for it. Does that make any sense? I mean, a child can see there's something wrong with this. A child can see that it doesn't make sense. So how can Supreme Court justices come up with this? That is a tax. It's totally, totally wrong. And their job is to uphold the Constitution. The mandate is unconstitutional. You can't call something a tax when it is not a tax, and therefore deem it constitutional. So my question is, you have the Supreme Court blatantly violating the Constitution. Why aren't they facing the consequences of that action? I mean, presidents have faced consequences of their actions, and I think this is even worse. I mean, the reaction of this mandate is going to be very harmful to people. So I don't understand, why don't they face the consequences of their actions? And, they have tenure. That's another thing I have a problem with. I mean, why do these people have tenure anyway? I mean, who are they? It's a really, really big question to ask. The Supreme Court's job is to uphold the Constitution. The Constitution was created to restrain government, to protect the people. That's what it's there for. The Supreme Court is the law of last resort. The Supreme Court is there to define and uphold the Constitution, to protect the people from unconstitutional acts. And what did they do? Instead of protecting the people, they upheld what the politicians did, which was unconstitutional. They didn't do their job. If someone doesn't do their job, what happens in the private sector? They get fired. But here, oh no, they have tenure. You see the problem here? And that's my question. I mean, to call something it's not, to pass it, is not doing their job. They violated the Constitution. The Supreme Court justices, they also swear to uphold the Constitution before they take office. So, I mean, it doesn't make sense to me. So the question is the Congress picking the wrong fight? Should their focus be on the Supreme Court because it is their job? If there are ethics being violated, if there is something wrong, the Congress is supposed to act. So instead, they're bickering with the Democrats. And it makes you wonder why, right? What if Congress did do something? What if they did look into the Supreme Court? Would it score political points for them? Where will it score more political points? To bicker with the Supreme Court or to bicker with the Democrats, right? Well, think about it, right? Who looks better? Oh, what they're doing is no good. Vote for me. I'm here to help you, right? See, that's what it's about. And this is very problematic. And, getting back to this decision, I mean, it's a lot worse than, think about this decision, what really doesn't make sense about it is because it's so ridiculous. It just throws common sense on its head. Because it's a mandate, and then if a person doesn't want it, they're being taxed. I mean, let me give you an example. Perfect analogy would be, is a furniture store. You go to a furniture store, you buy furniture. You get charged a tax, right? In this situation, it's not you going to the furniture store. It's the furniture store coming to you. And they say, hey, I got your furniture. You're like, what furniture? I didn't order any furniture. So then they say, you have to buy this furniture. You say, I don't want it. So, okay, well, you don't have to buy it, but we're going to charge you the sales tax on it. That's what the Supreme Court decided. You see, it doesn't make any sense. And not only it doesn't make any sense, it's harmful. They caused something to be harmful to the people. And shouldn't they face the consequences of that action? So the question is, should Congress be looking into the Supreme Court instead of this shutdown thing and bickering with the Democrats? That's my question. So I would like your comments on this. What do you think? What do you think about the shutdown? What do you think about Obamacare? What do you think about the Supreme Court? What do you think about it? And it makes you wonder, if they're going to make decisions like this, do we really need a Supreme Court? I mean, if they're going to rubber stamp things without doing their job, which is to uphold the Constitution, do we really need a Supreme Court? I would like to know your thoughts. Please leave your comments. Please like up this video. Please subscribe. And thank you for tuning in.